Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Um, it's time for my suffering.
I think we're
My
all going
call
to
to
be
martyr.
suffering.
Well, you might not suffer. You don't know yet. But anyway, I'm here to martyr myself for your entertainment. And we're playing Fire Emblem Fates. So I had literally just asked Fume, hey, like, which one are we playing? Because I'm sure most of you know, but for those of you who don't know, there are three Fire Emblem Fates, technically speaking.
Oh, hold on. I think you're not coming through on the stream.
Tragic and unfortunate. Well, there's no one left to tell, so,
Hold on.
sad. I suppose I could unmute the stream and find out myself, but that would be boring. I refuse.
All right. You are a little quiet, but I'm going to turn you up a little bit and turn myself up.
Okay. Yeah. But I am being picked up, so I should start yapping, is what you're saying.
Hold on. I just need to... Nope, and my stream crashed. Hold on.
Has it?
It was buffering.
Looks fine on my end. Oh, nope, there it goes. Looks like it might be back. I'm not sure. No, it looks... Yeah, it looks a little choppy. I've got it pulled up, by the way, in Twitch.
Yeah, I can see too. Looks a little choppy as well. Not sure what to do about that.
I don't know, because I've never used Twitch. I've used YouTube before, but never Twitch.
So, don't worry. I am not going to use this hairstyle. I wanted to put it on screen so that everyone could suffer.
I don't really care, because I'm already suffering. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, there's three fates. It came before Three Houses, and which has four roots. But anyway, bad jokes aside, Fates has three roots. It has Corrin can be anything you want, except a good character.
Yes.
It has Birthright, where you follow Hoshido. It has Conquest, where you follow Nor, and it has Revelations, where you fuck off and do your own thing, and lead all your siblings into a bottomless canyon. So I was like, hey, which one are we going to play? And so Fume has decided on playing Birthright Conquest Revelations, which is one of the two ways I would recommend playing it. I would either play Birthright. I would either do what we're going to do, which is Birthright Conquest Revelations, which I prefer narratively. Basically, follow. I would always start with Birthright, so basically always follow Hoshido. It's the easiest. It's a good introduction to the game, and it's a very typical Fire Emblem experience, so it's always a good place to start. Then the other two are different. So Conquest, narratively, I think makes more sense to play before Revelations, which is technically the quote-unquote golden route. So narratively, you would do it. But if you are going off gameplay, you'd probably play Conquest last, because it is definitely the most difficult. Conquest, Lunatic,
and also
is
the only one that's any good, allegedly.
No, I mean, it's just people's favorite because it's so difficult. Again, it's got four people who like the game, so not me. Conquest Lunatic hits a very good balance of difficulty. It hits a very nice sweet spot of challenging with a lot of complex mechanics you can engage with, and difficult maps and challenges that the game throws at you in order to have a fun but challenging experience, which is why a lot of people, like Emblem, for example, loves Fates. And he's made no secret that he finds the writing atrocious. Like, he doesn't hand wave that away. He just really loves the complexity of the game and how you can manipulate and play with the strategy. I despise the game, and I don't like some of the strategic elements it uses. So even though I can see the appeal of it, I still really don't like it. And if I wanted to play a more challenging game, I'd pick someone else. Birthright is just the most typical Fire Emblem experience. The problem with Birthright, and I think why a lot of people don't play it, is because it's very vanilla. So there's not a lot wrong with Birthright other than the generally bad writing that pervades the entire Fate series. but also just from a gameplay perspective, even Birthright Lunatic, Ryoma can solo the entire thing. So there's just no challenge in it because, like, you just have to. I mean, you can make challenge, but if you're going to make yourself a challenge anyway, you might as well play one of the more interesting story, like more of the interesting gameplay maps. Sorry, not story, but more gameplay maps like Revelations or Conquest, which have much more engaging, interesting maps than Birthright. So if you're going to make a challenge anyway by just not using Ryoma, just play a more challenging route in the first place. I think. Again, I'm not too huge on this. But yeah, as we're playing with the character creator, let's finish taking a look at the male creator and then go to the female one because it's funny. Also, I suggested to Fume to make me suffer less to play a female corn because I find them better to look at least. And if I have to suffer anyway, I might as well suffer less. But Fume vetoed that idea.
I am vetoing that idea. Okay. What the fuck?
Okay, but like... Sure. Oh, also you can just make Camilla in this, by the way. It's actually really funny. Like, I like Camilla's hairstyle and, like, little birthmark are in this. So yeah, as a guy, you only get that.
Camilla has a birthmark?
Yeah, she's a beauty mark below her right or left eye. I don't remember which.
I don't think so.
I'm 90% certain she does.
Maybe okay, well, I don't see that hair.
Or maybe you can't do, like, exactly. But you can, like, make a character that looks very close to Camilla, and it's very funny. But, like, well, but you see there's more.
Yeah.
So, you see how, like, if you pick male, and then you pick a hairstyle, like, just go, because you can always back out. Like, so pick a male, pick a hairstyle, and then... Well, forward, not back. Just pick any hairstyle. I think that's Xander's hair. And then, yeah, select a hair color. So next it should ask you to pick your class. Like, literally... okay, so you get face type. Trust me, there is something funny I'm going for here. Just keep going until it asks you to pick your class.
Hold on, I kind of want to make Elrond.
That's fine. We're going to end up redoing this because we're going to look at the female character creator too, just because I think it's worth looking at them both. So I wouldn't worry about it because we're just going to end up redoing it. Elrond, yeah.
Oh god, that's
honestly, the angry one kind of... I feel like Elrond spends a lot of his time looking pissed as fuck.
God, what did the humans fucking do this time?
Well, or the Hobbits, or Gandalf, or any...
Well, no, he doesn't really get mad at me. Cast it into the fire, Isildur!
To be fair, Gandalf almost always has a good reason for whatever he's doing, even if it's, like, problem. He's just, like, it always comes back around to where, like, oh, I see why you did that now. Yeah, I'd pick the pissed off one. The really pissed, yeah. Look at him. Look at the face of fury. That screams Elrond to me. Just look at the unbridled rage.
Maybe. What's his actor is Hugo Weaving, yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Also known as...
Wait, hold on a second. He's Red Skull?
Okay, I feel like I might have known that at one point, but I definitely forgot. Hugo Weaving is a very, very funny actor in a lot of different ways.
Never
mind, facial details. I could have sworn that this game did not give you...
Alright, I can make this one fucking... What's his name? What's his name from more... What's the name of the prince? You can basically make Prince Eril from Warhammer 40k. Which, yes, I know that the eye patch is not, like, and eye patches are not just that, but the design of this eye patch looks very similar and very silly. Also, it switches sides. In the preview, it's on the right side. It's on the left side, but on the model, it's on the right side.
What you have to understand is that this is Fire Emblem Fates. No, I don't know why they do that. It's bizarre, but, you know. I mean, if I was going to have to pick route-exclusive units to, like, suffer less about, I guess I'd just pick Ryoma and Xander. Like, at least they're minorly interesting. And good units. Yeah, so now you get to select your voice.
We've got this. I can always count on you.
Oh, wait, that's Zach Aguilar, isn't it?
I can help too.
Probably. That sounds about right. I think he voices Corrin, maybe.
Corrin, voice actor.
I just spend as little possible time listening to Corrin as humanly possible. So
yes, I'm familiar. It's fucking Yuri Lowenthal. That's who it is.
Oh
Not done
yeah.
yet. I can always.
I will also just say, like, although Fates has a lot of bad writing in a lot of different ways, and there also are some strategy elements of it, I really don't like how it handles lack of weapon durability in Forges. I will say that far and away, and also just as part of a meme at this point, Corrin pisses me off the most. And you will see why very shortly. In fact, even in the first 8 chapters prologue, there was a perfect moment of just pure Corrinness that will be demonstrated, and that I will show to you.
Okay, so female Corrin has accessories.
Yeah, I think female Corrin gets like an additional accessory screen in addition. Like they basically get everything that male gets and like an accessory screen, where you can give them like hairpins and stuff. I also think they have more hair options. Yeah, so they basically get hair decorations, which male Corrin doesn't get. And I also think they do just have more hairstyles.
Yes, they do.
Which is amazing. Also, I can hear my cats making trouble. I should probably go stop them. But anyway.
Okay, I sent that picture to somebody, I sent a picture of the Corrin to somebody, and they immediately were like, "You made Elrond."
Amazing.
They recognized her immediately.
Yeah, this is the one. This and Awakening really leaned into the and honestly, Chris, really leaned into avatars as like customizable, like your unit. And then they started sort of retreating from that. So Three Houses has like you can name Byleth and set their birthday, but like you don't get to customize them. And finally, Alir is just Alir. Like you can name them, but like it's Alir.
You just look so fucking done. That is not. What the hell is that?
I'd be done too if I was. It's like a.
No, but yeah. This is not a stern expression. This is
surprise.
Something else.
If it's gonna be PG.
Also, like, that's a stern expression.
Also, what the fuck is careless? Like your what is these like? Caring and stern is like okay, but like. Girlish and mature. I was like, that's
it's Mercedes. It's Mercedes.
You made up that perspective. Is it? Oh, well, maybe minorly. And then you get weird stuff as well. And then you get a voice, and yeah, that's it. So basically, you just get an extra screen. Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh God. I don't know if I really like the... No, you're right. Elrond is angry.
I mean, if you're making Elrond... Like, is it my favorite face? No. But if you're trying to make Elrond, I mean... That specifically... Are you just going to name him Elrond?
I don't respect Corrin enough to name him Corrin.
I mean, I don't know if I mean, I don't know. Like, do you disrespect Elrond enough to name Corrin that?
You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
Make him a legally distinct Elrond, actually. Like, name him something like...
Oh, I know. Hold on. There we go. Elrond!
Perfect. Copyright-free Elrond. I love it. Anyway, that's going to set the tone of this entire run.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, birthday, I set it to whatever you want. I can't remember if it matters in this game. It probably does. But not in a way that I'm going to worry about too much. So here's the funny thing about games like Three Houses and probably Fates as well, is if you're speedrunning it, or if you're doing or like draft racing, or if you're doing any kind of like challenge type run, there are actual optimal birthdays to set. Same with FE7 because of affinities. So it's really funny. So, okay, so here's the thing. So let's start with boons and banes. It kind of depends what you want your classes to be. Boon, it could be a lot of... Honestly, it depends what you want. I don't think there's a bad boon. Speed is always good because doubling is good.
I'm guessing... Quick, and then deft is skill.
Deft is dexterity, yeah. It's in order too. So like if you start with robust, which is
HP.
Yeah.
This is
res.
Sturdy is
defense. That's HP. No, so robust is the stop. Robust is the first one. So robust is HP. And that's the top.
HP, strength.
Yeah.
Magic, skill, speed, luck, res.
Defense. Sturdy is defense. Calm is res. So I would probably pick speed because it's the best one, especially to get early on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just always
doubling thresholds are tight always. Bane is challenging. You can pick a lot of different. I don't know what the best Bane is. It really depends. I think. I don't know what that is.
No, if we start with sickly, this is sickly if we're for HP, weak for strength, dull for magic, clumsy for skill, slow for speed, unlucky for luck, fragile for defense, and excitable for res. Because it's so red, it's calm versus.
That's so stupid. I don't know what they do in Fates, in Awakening, in Three Houses though. You get like an item. You get a charm ring, I think.
Yes.
And birthday in FE7 determines your tactician's affinity, which determines small minor buffs you get. Bane, I would depend on what you want. So Bane, taking defense to be bad. Taking res, I think, is doable because you can just not tank mages. Taking luck is also probably okay. It's dicey. There are ways to get dodge and mitigate your bad luck, but at the same time, that means you have to do that, and you might be facing.
I remember.
Yeah.
Crit is Robin, so I'm not
exactly. I think taking strength or magic is great because you can just focus on the other one. So
something tells me I am going to have more magic characters available to me than strength characters.
With reclassing, you have a lot of different options. Plus, depending on the route, well, it's just like it doesn't. I don't know. You're gonna have Ryoma, so like, who cares? Just don't worry about it. It also depends what you want. It also depends what you want Corrin to be. Which gets into the classing, which is there's no point to picking Dragon as your talent. I think you already have it unlocked. Talent is basically you pick your secondary class. So Corrin automatically is going to start with access to, if we're playing Birthright, Hoshiden Prince or Hoshiden Noble or whatever. Basically, you probably want your talent to be something in the Nor tree, because you're not going to have access to a lot of Nor units. So a good one would be something. I mean, it depends what you want.
I'm guessing Diviner, Sky Knight, Apothecary, and Troubadour. Or my guesses are the Norians.
No, you guessed almost entirely Hoshiden classes.
Okay, well, I mean, I would have figured...
Troubadour is the only one that's Nor. Troubadour is Norian.
I would have thought that, like, Oni Savage is Hoshiden.
It is.
And
Knight
Samurai.
Cavalier Mercenary. Those are all... Knight Cavalier Mercenary. Those are all Hoshiden. Norian.
Wow. So Oni Savage and Samurai and Ninja are Hoshiden, because Hoshido is Japan in Fate's
Lancer is Hoshiden. Cav is Norian. Mage is Norian. Yeah, so I mean, it also depends what you want your Corrin to do. You can also get these. So here's the other reason why you want to pick something in Nord, because you can get there are two different types of seals in addition to master seals and advanced seals or whatever. There's a heart seal and a partner seal. So you can get basically S rank, right? You can marry someone. The heart seal allows you to take their class and class into them. So once you get S rank support, you can class into someone. Obviously, since you have a Hoshiden Corrin, you're going to be able to marry a lot of Hoshiden units, which means you can heart seal into their classes.
Oh, I can marry multiple Hoshiden units. I see.
Well, you can marry a single one.
Well, wait, you said I could marry a lot of Hoshidens.
Right, your options are Hoshiden.
Boo.
And then, look, this game's marriage is fucked up enough for Corrin.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, of course, Heart Seal, or Partner Seal is the same. You can get an A+ support, or whatever they call it, with, I think it's same gender, so basically it's the same gender equivalent, except for, the gay and lesbian characters. of the S rank, and then you can partner seal into those classes. So again, because you have a lot of options for that too, that are if you really want to class around into Norian or Hoshiden class lines in this route. Only for Birthright. So only for Birthright ult because we're playing Birthright, which is Hoshido's side, so all of our allies are mostly going to be Hoshiden with a few small exceptions. On the Norse side, it's actually the opposite. So if you're playing Conquest, typically you'll make your talent something like Samurai because it has really good skills, and you're not really going to get any Samurai on the Conquest side, except for, actually, I think Odin can reclass because, of course, he can.
Anyways, I'm probably going to go with something magical, so I guess I'll just go Mage.
Mage would be good if you want to do a magic. If you want to do a magic core, and yeah, actually, let me look up classes. FE Fates, because I want to see what. I just want to remind myself what they have different skills, so I just want to remind myself what Hoshido, Korin.
So my skill. Let's see.
Okay, so Hoshido Noble gets access. So Hoshido Noble is going to get Hoshido Noble, worst one. Anyway, Hoshido Noble gets access to staves, sword staves, and dragon stones. So
that's actually a little rough.
Yeah, honestly, it's not bad to actually be a support. Like something we didn't do in the last game, but we actually could definitely do in this game. Is we could do a support of Korin, especially in Korin
doesn't deserve the respect of being at the front, and even though supports absolutely deserve respect for the important role they play on the battlefield, for Korin specifically, I'm going to make it a sign of disrespect. So
basically, a support would be great because with the Dragonstone, you have a lot of tanking ability, which means you can basically healer near the front lines, and so he won't be doing a lot of damage or so to enemy, or maybe he might, but it will let you be healing. But yeah, Mando has a very good idea as well, Mage to Sorcerer Darkness. So if you do want to lean into the magic ability, I think Mage is a perfectly respectable secondary.
Let's do it.
Bane weakness is fine.
I am ready.
He doesn't recommend going minus strength. I'm willing to suffer. It will make the early game hard. It will make the early game when we have low units very hard because we're only going to have physical weapons.
Well, what would you recommend as the Bane then, Endo? Probably res, because we're naturally going to have better res as a mage.
Res, I think res, defense, possibly skill. Although skill means our skills proc less. I actually really don't like minus skill because of
minus
some really
skill
important
seems very bad.
Minus really? I mean, that's what I thought. That's what I was telling Fume earlier, is that minus has a lot of ways to be mitigated in this game that don't exist in Awakening, right? So Awakening doesn't have dodge as a stat. Fates does introduce, or no, it does, I think, but just on less things. Anyway, Fume, Fates introduces dodge as a stat, which is basically avoid but for crit. So you have a lot of ways to mitigate. That's what I was saying. You have a lot of ways to mitigate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually mind picking one of the defensive stats either if you'd rather not face low crit. I think those are fine because...
You know what? If Korin gets crit, he deserves it.
This is also true.
If Korin gets... I mean, he deserves getting crit anyway.
You haven't even had to suffer Korin yet. Though.
Yes, I know.
Till we get to about chapter... I think it's literally chapter 7. Anyway, is strength bad in Fates? No, it is not. It's just if you can go into strength or magic, you don't have to pay attention to the other if you don't want to. But for Korin, because they're forced to sort of use magic in the early game, and they're one of the few units you have access to, it could be problematic. Also, I think we're only playing on what? Hard?
Yes.
Interesting. All right, well, for Birthright, I'm not too worried. For Conquest, I might genuinely suggest playing it on normal, but oh well. All right, are we ready? Are we going to lock in?
Yeah, we're locked the fuck in.
Is our birthday April Fool's because we're a complete joke?
No, that's because it's my birthday.
I knew that was the answer, but it just I don't know, it just kind of worked.
No, you don't get to... okay, that's a lot of...
You just have a lot of... The DLC, so again, also because you the what's it called edition,
The special edition.
you get extra save. Yeah, you get extra save slots.
Oh boy, I love paying for
man.
basic gameplay features.
Look, Mando, I just want to get out of here faster, okay?
Boo! Zionist! Zionist scum! Yes,
how it works.
Boo! APAC, get the fuck out of the United States.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Her voice actor is like a mega Zionist. Free Palestine! Fuck you!
Look, it's the one good part of Fates, okay?
Why are you using the Levin sword? Don't you have a mega katana?
What? That is the Raijin. No, the Raijinto has thunder. That is the Raijinto. It's got sick-ass lightning powers.
I will accept your challenge, High Prince. But I'm no general. I am Crown Prince Sander of North!
Sander.
Get ready for story Xander, report Xander.
Ah, yes. I challenge you to single combat, he says, as he continues to fight other guys on the way to Ryoma.
Well, to be fair, with these guys' power level, he's not really fighting them so much as just, like, breathing, and they're dying.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, that's true.
Xander and Ryoma don't fuck around.
They don't. Even I know that.
Here I go.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's a tutorial. Don't worry about it.
Come on, Erland. We've got work to do. Okay, I'm maybe already regretting this, but...
Isn't this one fully voice acted? I guess not.
Nope. God, you've already missed your first attack and had to get saved? You fucking suck, Corin. Jeez. Kagero and her shitty art exist, and that is funny. We're doing Birthright. Okay, wait, so what about Kagero, Vincent? Oh, Erland, what's the matter with you? You seem distracted. If you're worried, don't be. All your siblings are here with you. Annoyans don't stand a chance.
Ah, yes, siblings. Yeah, just let them fight. Just let them fight it out.
Shit! Holy fucking shit, dude! Holy shit! It's got 1-2 range. What the fuck?
Yeah. So this is why this is. So in fact, let's just rip that band-aid off right now. Take a look at Xander's sword 2 for a second, would you?
Holy fucking shit! What the fuck?
Good sword, right?
Why do you even need to fucking play this game? Just throw these guys.
Well, so you asked that question, but the answer for Birthright is actually you don't. Ryoma plays the game for you. So here's the thing, though. Let's just talk about silver swords. They have about the same might as Raijinto. Both swords are infinite durability. Silver swords have your strength after using them.
What?
But both have infinite durability because this game's balancing system sucks. I really don't like the weapon system, and I think it was very poorly done. Like, I understand. Basically, the game wanted to balance weapons because, obviously, if they're infinite use and you just have an silver sword, that's problematic, right? But Siegfried and Raijinto exist. So, it's...
what's the point? So then what's the point, then?
Right.
Rating 83. What the...
The rating is like a cumulative rating of like how good a unit is in theory, right? So higher stats make higher numbers. Obviously, yeah. Rather than using the rating, although I do think some targeting AI uses the rating of a unit. In general, rather than that, you'd probably want to just look at your.
Is this a fucking French-made archer?
Now that I think about it, yeah, that's probably not the worst description of her visual effect.
Yes, hello, Abs. Sizo, the Christmas cav who's not a cav. Baruka, Nyx, Niles. I recognize a bunch of these names. Okay, you are a French maid. Gunter, hey, how you doing?
Well, you do,
Jacob?
yeah. Mando is correct. You do just straight up get Flora and Felicia and Jacob.
Effie... Huh. Feels like... I know that this is not a reference, but that she visually has the color scheme and a little bit of the look of FL from Guilty Gear. The man, the myth, the legend... yes, Tits McGee, Elise, Leo... Sorry, that's probably inappropriate. I should not joke about that. Hey, it's the guy who totally isn't actually the bad guy.
Which guy?
Takumi.
Okay.
Takumi is Takumi and Leo are so. I actually really I like Leo a lot. My problem with Takumi is you should probably attack from next to Hinoka because of how guard gauge and dual strike and so on work in this game. Oh, I guess we know the I like Takumi and I like Leo. Or I kind of like Takumi. I like Leo, and I think the problem with Takumi is Takumi and Leo both have a lot of similar issues because the siblings are a little bit analogous, not completely, but a little bit. The problem is Leo always makes it very clear where everything comes from, whereas Takumi just sometimes really, really angry, but the support chain kind of forgets to explain why.
Alright, fair enough.
There is a reason, just like with Leo, but they just kind of forget to explain it half the time. He just comes across as really fucking angry.
I do like that the portrait looks slightly different, like he looks ready to fight. You see? On the right, versus his character portrait. That's...
Yeah. No, the art is decent in this game. I got no complaint about the art.
Speaking of...
weird thing in the assless chaps. Okay, never mind. I complain about the assless chaps.
Okay, so I just wanted to say, so the Silver Swords have your strength for a turn after you attack with them, right?
Yeah, which means you're half for enemy phase.
So then, you said, what were you saying exactly was the issue with the balance? I'm agreeing with that being a balance, but I'm just...
So Mando's argument is basically yeah, but it's only one unit that has it. I'm like, right, but that unit is not well balanced then. Because there's no downside to using Siegfried or Raijinto. And even if they're only one unit, in Fire Emblem you don't need that many combat carries, especially if your combat carry is an absolute unit. Ryoma can solo Birthright. That's not a hot take. That's just everyone knows this, right? And so it's kind of weird if your other units, don't get me wrong, I think there should be balances and downsides. For example, lower hit rate is a really common one. Axes are strong, but have a lower hit rate. So if a silver sword is, very mighty, but maybe it's a little heavier, maybe it gives, there are other ways. For example, steel in this game has a perfectly reasonable, steel I think has a decent penalty of it's heavy, so you can make follow-up attacks easier, but you also receive follow-up attacks easier. Having strength is, excessively poor. And also, Mando, silver, most players will just forge iron or bronze instead. They won't use higher-tier weapons, which is, I think, pretty indicative of how bad they are. Most players would much rather forge a significantly higher, tier iron weapon of any kind, rather than use a silver weapon. They're they're extremely niche. Most of the S-rank weapons as well, other than the ranged ones, are also universally terrible because of this. Water Wheel is somewhat of an exception because its might is so high that even if you have your strength, it's basically about equivalent to using a lower tier weapon. But in general, because of what classes get S-rank, that's a separate argument. But basically, again, the Silver Swords are pretty bad. There's definitely niche brave weapons.
I would like to continue, so...
Yeah, no, just keep going. I mean, I don't think this is gonna end up... I'll just click the A button.
You're cutting out a whole bunch.
Honestly, I found Hinoka to be decent. Not amazing, but give her a Naginata and she's tanky at least.
Oh god, I need to turn animations off. What the hell is that sword? That is fucking huge.
I think that's just an... Oh, I think it's just a... Yeah, it's a bronze sword.
It's just a big guy. It's a fucking big sword.
Maybe we're just small. Maybe we're just a little twink guy. You ever thought of that?
I gotta turn animations off.
Tell me.
Yes. This is probably a forced animation anyway, though, to be honest.
Alright, I gotta check. I think... Is it this Matt Mercer?
Maybe.
Yes, it's Matthew Mercer again, of course. They decided to do it.
Yo! I just love the horse shaking its ass.
Yes. I demand... Well, I mean, they do that with their tails. I demand to know why you Norian dogs are invading Hoshido. Was that cowardly attack by people you're doing as well, Princeling?
Silence!
I have nothing to say to you. Surrender now. If you refuse, you die here. Jeez. Oh. Oh, wait, I forgot, it's Astrid. Oh no! The bridge collapsed! How can we help our brother now? I say, sitting next to somebody who can literally fly.
Not to worry.
Not to worry, Elise. This royal blood in our veins is still good for something. Have you spotted a dragon vein, Camilla?
If you're wondering, Camilla's voice is exactly what she looks like. Her voice is the Ara big sister.
I could hear it, yes. You didn't need to comment on that. I could hear her voice from the
Oh,
comment.
but if they're commenting.
Her voice actress in Fates is... Voice actress in Fates is Misty Lee. You know me too well, dear little brother.
You said the Fates IMDb open?
Yes.
Fun fact, this is the Corn Paralog in Engage.
Yes, I figure... I actually do know that. Yay, it works! The river dried up! I would never let you down, darling. Now, everyone, follow me.
Listen.
Elise, you're not ready for the front lines. Stay back. Camilla and I will take care of the Hoshidans.
What?
The Norian army used a dragon vein to dry up the river, but I thought only royals held that power.
Yes.
Yeah, which means there must be some big shots over there. Suits me just fine. I've always wanted
You
to
guys
use...
even know we were fighting? This is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, suits me just fine. I've always wanted to use a Norian royal for target practice.
Stay focused.
Stay focused, Erland. The Norians brought their heavy hitters in this time. Sakura, can you heal me, please?
She might. She might not.
Let's go together.
I believe debuffs also stack in this game, by the way.
Don't forget me.
Of course. Doing 1 damage. Thank you, Rinka. Holy shit!
Listen up.
Yo,
Yes!
character.
That's generic bad guy who does all the bad things in Conquest so Corn doesn't have to get their hands dirty. Anyways.
Hans is the best character because, like me, he wants to murder Corn, and I find that drive respectable.
Anyways. Listen up, cannon fodder. We have a direct order from King Garon. He says, kill them all!
I see the enemy.
Damn it! The reinforcements have arrived. I'll go scout out how many there are. Takumi, Sakura, stay with Erland.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Yes, good idea. That is not the direction to go. Hang in there, Erland. The Norian royals are no pushovers. We'll have to work together to beat them. As the eldest, I guess you're in charge. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Are you hurt, Erland? Here, let me heal your wounds. Ah, yes, not Japan.
Oh, yeah. So there's a fun staff difference here. I believe so. The Norian staffs are 1 range, but heal a bit more. Staffs.
You cut out that entire conversation. You cut out that. I couldn't hear a single thing you said.
Yeah, based on the stream, I'm not sure that internet's good. Anyway,
I have it hardwired and plugged in, so I don't know what's going on.
You're just saying that stabs on the different countries are different. Norians get a little more oomph, a little more healing, and Hoshidans get 1 to 2 range Festals.
Alright, cool. I forgot to read that dialogue. Comrades, do not let them cross this line. We must defend Hoshido. Oh no! An enemy! It's an ambush. Sakura, stay back. You aren't equipped to fight.
Come on.
Takumi, Erland, I'm counting on you two. Work together to defeat that soldier. Listen, here's how we're gonna do this. With my bow, I can shoot this one from here. I'll soften him up, then you can jump in and finish him off. Got it?
And then that is exactly what happened. Crazy.
Fujin Yume.
It's pretty good.
Oh, interesting. The green, it means that they have a bonus from something. I was like, 5 res cap? What the fuck?
What? It's not capped.
I know, the green, but I associate the green with the stat being capped. And so I was like...
Well, I think it's blue, not green, but I don't know what it looks like on your screen. On mine, it's definitely blue.
Okay, on my screen, it looks green.
That's concerning.
I'm here to help.
Options.
Oh yeah, we should turn off animations.
How do I access the menu? I can't yet.
You can't. Oh, you can't press anywhere yet, just to pull it up. No, I mean like on the map. If you press it on the empty.
Yes, I know. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm hitting the select button, and it's not pulling anything up.
Well, it wouldn't be the select button. It would be the normal just.
Yes, I'm hitting the normal A button. It won't let me.
It's possible you can't pull it up yet.
Be careful, Erland.
Some games do that.
I should probably do it from here.
Yeah. I mean, again, the game's hand-holding.
It's literally the tutorial. I'm not objecting to that.
Yeah. No, the game. This map is basically playing it. I wouldn't.
Oh, what the?
Exactly. I would not be so concerned about.
Erland, Takumi, good work fighting off that ambush. That one guy who somehow appeared here. It was super dangerous.
Amazing.
I mean, you could have stabbed Sakura.
You were amazing, Erland.
That went well.
That went well, probably because someone gave you good advice. And you're welcome, by the way.
Come on.
No time to talk. Let's see how Ryoma's doing. He's in a little bit of trouble. I think even he might, he might have picked a fight that he can't win. Which makes him worse than ever.
He'll just dodge, trust.
Ryoma, are you alright?
Yes.
I'll be fine. I'm glad to see you're all safe. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way. I want you to get rid of them. Weren't you literally just under attack from Xander? Where is he? Erland, I'm counting on you to keep Hinoka and the others safe.
You're not hurt, are you?
He's just shouting at us from afar.
Erland, thank heavens we found you, and that you're alive and well. Quickly, come join us. Your family has come to take you home where you belong.
Not on my watch.
Quiet, Norian filth. Erland is my brother and a prince of Hoshido.
Silence!
On the contrary, Erland is my brother and a prince of Nor.
Oh.
Erland, I was so worried about you. Don't ever wander away from me again.
You have the devil's own luck.
I'm glad you're okay, Erland. You must have the devil's own luck. Yay! We got our brother back! Norian scum! First you kidnap him, now you lie to him. Erland is my brother, not yours. This is gonna get really confusing. You are mistaken. Yes, I keep trying to say Erland.
Oh. Got it.
You are mistaken. Erland is my sweet little brother. You may not have him.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled by their words. You belong with your true family in Hoshido.
Come back.
We have loved you and raised you since you were a child. Come home, little prince. We can live as a family once more. Come home to Hoshido, Erland. No, Erland, nor is your home. How did we get to this place? Up, okay. Chapter 1.
I think it was a dream sequence.
What?
I said I think it was a dream sequence.
Yes, I think so. Kingdom of Nor, Northern Fortress.
As opposed to the Southern Fortress.
The Northern Fortress in Nor.
Haha.
Oh god, the game is lagging.
Time to wake up.
Time to wake up, Lord Erland. Oh god, this is horrifying.
Hey, wake up.
Hey, wake up, Lord Erland. Up and at 'em.
Could have just made an actual cutscene for this. And it would have been
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Ah, yes. And I know what the actual cutscene is. What are you talking about? It's still dark outside.
I know. There's many, but I also just meant, like, for that weird awakening, the waking up one, they just had to make, like, instead of using the game models, which are not great, they could have just, made a cutscene of that, which would have looked...
I don't know about how the game's budget was allocated, so I'm not going to comment. Anyways,
ambitiously. Very ambitiously.
Listen up, Prince. It may be dark, but it is indeed morning. You have practice today. I have taken the liberty of readying your armor and, pounding out the dents. Your brother is a fearsome opponent, is he not?
Oh.
Ugh, fine. I'm still not completely awake, though.
Is that so?
Oh, we can help you with that. Felicia, would you please assist me?
Yes.
Sure thing.
Anyway, there are your maids.
Cool. I'm awake. Oh, totally awake now. Okay.
Don't underestimate me.
That's how we deal with slugabeds in the Ice Tribe. Ugh, trust me, I know. Wish I could have finished the dream I was having, though.
Interesting.
Interesting, do tell. What kind of dream was it? It was strange. Felt like I was in a video game with terrible writing.
Oh, you haven't even gotten to the writing yet, so don't worry about it.
Some people who looked like Oshidans kept calling me their brother. Not all, but all of my brothers and sisters are here in Nor. Lord Erlon, perhaps we should talk about your dream another time.
Good luck out
It's time for you to get your going, my lord. Prince Xander is waiting for you. Prince Xander is waiting for you. He knows. We must erase his memory again. Oh god, yes, I know this. Why are you fighting on a rooftop?
Honestly, that's a good question, actually.
I'm impressed.
That's our brother for you. He won't beat the strongest knight in Nor by sleeping all day, Erland.
Is that all?
Giving up... I can't tell if he's got a British accent or not.
He doesn't.
Okay. Giving up so soon, Erland? I expect more of you. You are Prince of Nor. Pick up your sword and try again.
Big brother.
But Xander,
Listen.
we train like this so that we can defend ourselves from our enemies in our wars of aggression. Father has been tracking your progress. If you can't land a hit on me today, he may never permit you to leave the Northern Fortress. Ever. What? Spooky. Did he really say that? That's insane.
Let's do this.
Motivated, are we? Then use that fire to best me in battle, little prince. If you were to see the outside world beyond the view from your window, defeat me. Prove that all the time I devoted to training you has not been in vain.
Anyway, speaking of staves and games they're very good in, yes, they're very good in this game, but they're arguably at their best, like other than FE5, arguably at their best, I would say, in Engage. Which, thanks to the Mackay ring specifically, that game gets disgusting with staves.
The first move is yours, Erland. Come at me when you are ready.
Gee, that's so generous of you, promoted Cavalier Paladin unit. Can I just say this fight is like very uneven? Like, sure, he's gimping himself. Oh, also, those aren't his real stats, by the way.
I guess I figured.
The game is gimping him so hard. It's so funny that everyone just knows this is not a fair fight.
I can't reach him. I still can't select options. I like that they call this empty miss.
Well,
like, okay, how did you get up here? How did you get up here?
They climbed as part of the training.
What's that green aura he's got on him?
The green what?
The green aura.
What?
You see?
Oh, I guess it just means he's a boss. I'm not entirely sure. I do see. I just don't know. This is the one game where the Pegasi aren't misandrist.
I'm aware.
Which is really weird, by the way. To like, which is like to basically like this is the single game in the entire series. It's like actually all that lore that we kept, we're not following it.
I mean, to be fair, it just doesn't make any sense. It just there's no reason for it at this point beyond just tradition. I do think there should be male Pegasus Knights at this point.
I don't think that's true because I do again like I'm a huge proponent of like units differentiating, and so I do like that in infinite reclassing there are restrictions because it gives units a little additional flavor. I don't really care about the lore reason, strictly speaking. I just again really I like having units able to be different. Otherwise, I mean, you started with 3 houses, so it is very different. Like again, I started with the GBA games, so like I don't know, it gives you sick odd like Hawkeye with like a unique sprite. Like you don't.
No, I like that. I like that, but I don't like the gender segregation of classes. It's just annoying to me. Anyways, you swing timidly, without resolve. You must genuinely try to kill me. Believe me, I'd love to.
I mean, it would save us a lot of trouble down the road, that's for sure.
I'm guessing I had to do this because I'm dead. Looks like that wound needs attention. In that case... The fuck? Ah, there was a dragon vein here. Is it just me, or is the top of the screen cut off a little bit?
Slightly, I think. Yeah.
Yes, you should have sensed it as well.
There aren't male Pegasus Knights? Well, there are in this game and in no other games. Well, that's not true, actually. Engage has completely free reclassing and does have, you could make a male Pegasus Knight. Or
There's not any that are canonically, like, that's not any that were from that is their class as treated as such in this.
Well, no, but again, you can easily reclass.
I know, but I mean, like, I'm talking about an Engage. In Fates, I'm aware that Sabuki is with the. Anyways.
Right, but I think even with
Also,
reclass, I would say it still counts because, like, even in houses, you can't reclass a male unit into a Pegasus.
True.
Not that you want to, because the Wyvern Rider is right there. Well, actually, you would want to because you want to get the early flying ranks. But anyway.
Well, I mean, one of the big problems with Three Houses is there's no advanced class step between Pegasus Knight and Falcon Knight, which means Ingrid is stuck as a Pegasus Knight for fucking ages.
Well, or you can, or you can certify axes to jump into Wyvern in between, because you already have the flying rank.
Yeah. Anyways, the blood of dragons flows in your veins. This does in all royals. You must learn to harness this draconic power wherever you may find it. Heal your wounds, Erland, then find the courage to come at me again.
I sure do love artificially extending this by not giving us a phone.
Good.
I missed that. What did you say? Well,
I was just joking by, like, healing like this is slower than just, like, a Vuln, but it honestly, just joking around. It doesn't actually matter.
Well, I accidentally skipped the dialogue there. Oops.
There wasn't really any other than, like, heal up until you're ready to come face me, basically.
Also, yeah, the stream's real bad. It's really bad on the...
Yeah, that's why I was saying that I think the choppiness is on your end somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. I'm dropping a bunch of frames. I've dropped 10% of my frames.
That's definitely bad. Can we look at Korn's skills for a sec? Because they are, like I said, he's a very good supportive unit. Or they. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's just more XP. That's good.
That's pretty good.
That's good for you. So that one benefits you. I think it's the class skills that are beneficial, because those are both benefiting you. You can enemy phase him. If you player phase him, I think you die.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I guess you can enemy, or you can just attack him and he won't attack you. I guess he's just scripted not to kill you. Because 11 times 2 kills us no matter what.
Oh, whoops.
It's not like we have much choice.
I thought that was doing 9 damage.
No, you literally have no choice but to do.
You'll be all right.
Well, speed is good. Luck is fine. Would have loved some strength instead of magic, but whatever.
I could miss.
Yeah, just get us out of here, Chief. Honestly, missing would be really funny, though. I won't.
It would be very funny.
I'd be so careless.
Well done, Erland. I have fallen off of my horse. My legs are broken.
Extraordinary.
Well done, Erland. You're getting stronger every day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sander. I couldn't have done it without your, tough love.
No.
I disagree. I believe you have a natural talent. Someday you could be the greatest warrior in all of Nor.
No.
Now you're just teasing me.
Listen.
You know me, Erland. I never joke about serious matters. I mean what I say. You could be the one to bring light to our kingdom so long shrouded in darkness.
Big brother.
Xander. Typical. You do know that true strength isn't more than simple swordplay, right? Leo, he didn't mean... Calm yourself, little brother. You really are competitive to a fault. As I've always said, you're a talented mage with formidable magical abilities. What did you just miss? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to delete that, Red, please. Don't.
Yeah, but now that it's here, it's funnier.
No. Yeah. Delete that, Red, please. Thank you. Or somebody else who can.
I don't think you can. Like, I tried
can't.
to delete messages. I can't. No, you can't. I don't think you can. I mean, I can... Yeah, no, I can't. You can't. I don't think you can.
right. Well, I don't want to ban you.
Twitch does not like it. Twitch does not like. Twitch is chiseling shit into stone. You have no choice but to stand by what you said.
All right. Yeah, and I read Corn's personal skills also helping to support a partner.
Okay, maybe I guess I just read it wrong then.
Well, just remember to point that pointy metal. Well, just remember that pointy metal sticks are not the only path to power. This guy,
caveman intensifies.
This guy is giving me Soren Light vibes. Soren beta version.
I do like Leo. I do think he's one of the better, if not just straight up the best written character in Fate.
Oh, that reminds me of something I've been needing to tell you, Leo.
What?
Something important enough to derail this conversation. It was basically done.
Well,
Nice.
Your collar is inside out.
yeah.
What? It would appear someone got dressed while still half asleep. Why didn't you say something earlier? Sorry, Leo, but that sort of thing is what makes you so very lovable. Absolutely. Hello. Behold. The two extremes of Fire Emblem porn. Characters that look like children and characters with enormous features. This is not an endorsement of the former, at least. Latter, go wild. You know what? I'm going to make a claim. I'm probably not going to be marrying Camilla on my Conquest run. And yes, her design, I've got plenty of problems with her character-wise and her design, but you know what? I accept the hot being hot. That's all.
I mean, my only problem with Camilla's character is just that it doesn't get developed in the way that it drops so many juicy tidbits, but then it's just like, okay, but like, that's cool and all, and deep character development, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to be...
Yeah.
That said, I wouldn't marry any of your siblings, because, like, sure,
Yes.
they're not really your siblings, but, like, the fact that Korn thinks they are is like, oh boy.
Yes, I am aware. Are you alright, Erlon? Did you get hurt at Paul during practice? If you did, let me know right away so I can take extra special care of you.
Big sister.
I'm perfectly fine, Camilla. As always, thanks for your concern. Okay, yeah, it is making me kind of uncomfortable. As somebody who has an older sister, this is absolutely unacceptable behavior. And is making me personally uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, although Mando, that's also for, like, mate, because her class is just bonkers.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, her design would go to a 10 if she just had pants. Yeah, no, the fact that she has a bare thong on is, yeah, like...
Pants are illegal in Nor.
Yes,
even
like,
the armor knights must wear assless straps.
The titillation, I get it, and, like, porn purposes, great, but, like, as a piece of cohesive character design, it doesn't work.
Fates has really, 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 really weird armor design for females.
For women, yes. Women. We're
Korn-
not incels.
Korn
We're not
also-
incels. We're not calling them females. They're not fucking livestock.
I mean, it's male, female. That was more what it was. Like,
So.
besides, like, not all of the women are women. Some of them are, for example, Mozu and Elise are children.
True.
Which, I
Anyways.
mean, I guess still technically women, but...
Yeah. I'm perfectly fine, Camilla. As always, thanks for your concern. I was worried about you too, Erland. I know, Elise. You wouldn't visit me all the time if you didn't care so much, right? Do you like it when I visit?
Yes.
Of course. I'm not allowed to leave this fortress, so visits are all I look forward to. You're really laying on the exposition right now. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. Spending time with my brother makes me so happy. Yeah! I think it required impressive core strength from her.
So much.
That required impressive core strength for her to be able to spin, stay upright while gripping on, and then, like, fall backwards. No, Vincent Vincent is horny, but he also has good taste. And this is not...
I will say that, like, as far as Camilla goes, I've actually been less hostile to Camilla. Like, I still don't like her, but it's more just, like, the problem is Fate's not Camilla herself, per
That's
se.
fair. That's true.
I've taken all that energy and just refocused it back into hating Korn specifically, which I really think is the optimal.
Like, again, the fact, like, besides the bare-ass thong, and even that I could see working in certain contexts, like, I don't actually have a problem with her design. they like Fire Emblem and other games that I like, and Feast of Fiction that I respect, have made interesting and good characters that are also scantily clad or that are designed to be sexy before, they make sense. But I just...
Or they're designed sexually and make sense, like Lara.
Yes. Like who?
FE5's dancer, scantily clad, and makes sense as to why that's the case, and has trauma about it. It's just the whole package.
That's true.
Amazing character writing.
So, like the design itself is not actually the root of it. And granted, I haven't experienced much of your character yet, but I've already got we are trying to make a softcore porny what are you doing step bro type character. I've gotten that vibe twice already, and it's making me uncomfortable. Anyways, I love you so much. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world. Oh no, it's this line. Elise, when do you intend to behave like the adult that you technically are?
Oh?
Fire Emblem Fates, baby!
Well, I, for one, think her cheer is a good compliment to this gloomy kingdom, Leo.
Everyone.
Well said, Camilla. Every one of you is so dear to me. You all been so patient and kind since I lost my memory. I don't even mind being quarantined when I'm with you. I'm so grateful to have you all. We are grateful to have you as well. But Erland, I have some...
Hey.
Now let me tell him, Xander. We have wonderful news, Erland. Father asked us to take you back to the capital.
Huh?
Really? Does that mean?
Yes.
Yes, it means you can finally leave this drafty fortress. You must have been so lonely all this time, separated from the rest of the world. But now you'll be free.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It really is. Well, thanks, Elise. Wow. I'm finally leaving this place. Maybe I can join you all as a soldier, fighting for Nor.
Now then.
There will be plenty of time to discuss the details with Father. Let us depart. I mean, if they want to make a second Tharsha, why did they literally make Tharsha again? Is the thing. With Rajat.
I'm so happy.
I just find it amazingly ironic and also kind of horrifying as I put in chat that the character to actually do Camilla properly is just Hortensia of all characters. It's actually insane that Hortensia takes all of the concubine war and everything and the sister thing and just everything that Camilla is, but doesn't really get fleshed out enough to be good. It's Hortensia, and just puts it like Hortensia. What I mean by that is a little bit of Hortensia basically in her supports with Ivy and Alir and several other characters mention the concubine wars that took place in Elusia and how her mother was targeted and how that shapes and so it actually just shapes her. So it sort of is hinted at for Camilla, but it's never really actually put out there, and it's always brushed back over into oh, the Rebellion Wars. Anyway, our big sister. It's for Hortensia, it's that's why I have to smile. That's why I'm obsessed with cuteness. That's why this character acts the way they do. Is because it literally, from the very beginning of their upbringing, they were in this dog-eat-dog environment where, this king's wives were all fighting each other, and it was vicious, and Ivy's I'm so sorry that my mother was, a horrible person. And so Ivy, as well, is shaped by that in her own worship of the divine dragon instead of the fell dragon. Hortensia is shaped with it with her cute, and so it all just comes together to basically do everything that Camilla kind of wanted to be, but never delivered on. And it's also ridiculous that it happens in... Hortensia is, though, low-key one of the best written characters in Engage, and also has maybe the worst first impression since Leone.
Well, Leone didn't have a bad first impression. Leone has a really bad B support impression.
Isn't her A support, or sorry, her C support also pretty I want to fuck your dad?
Well, I mean, it's very Gerald-centric, but it doesn't come literally right after he dies. The big problem with Leone's B support is that it is locked until right after he dies. And if you have recruited her, you're going to be using her because she's fucking good, and so you'll have gotten to the B support with Byleth by that time.
Yeah, no, Leone's, again, I think just bad. You're going to get her support with Byleth first, and that's her worst support chain by far.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, a lot of characters, their worst support chain is with Byleth. There's very few...
I guess that's fair.
There's a few who I think... There's a few who I think actually it is not their worst, and a few for whom it's actually quite good. The one I'm thinking of is Dorothea and Byleth is not her worst support. That one is actually Dorothea and Hanneman, not because of the fact that it gets romantic at the end, although that is a big problem. That is like a really big fucking problem. It's the fact that it gets romantic in the end when they spend the first two supports setting up a larger conversation about Dorothea's like status as a byproduct / cast off of a guy basically trying to mass impregnate women to have a crest baby. And they like spend two really interesting supports talking about that, and you can tell Hanneman's feeling guilty for the fact that his crest research has, in his view at least, partially perpetuated that. And then they just drop the entire thing for the A support and just make it like, oh, aren't you going to marry me? Yes, I know you're so much older than me, but I don't see a problem with that. And like it feels like
It's so
reverse.
crazy
It
that
feels
I
like it's crazy that you what?
don't remember this support.
It's really like it feels. I know that this is a term that I should not use probably because I know that it's not really what happens in the real world. Like, but like it feels like reverse sexual. Like it's sexual harassment, except it's the student / younger person harassing the teacher / the older person. Like Hanneman comes off as genuinely uncomfortable.
Yeah, besides, why would you break up Hanneman and Manuela? They're clearly very into each other.
Well, the only reason I would break it up is for Manuela and Sedith, but yeah.
For their own sanity, but like also that.
Yes, anyways.
I don't know if Flame can handle Sedith remarrying.
Yeah, I'm glad you forgot about that Dorothea support, because that support
I never got it.
Well, I'm talking to Alt.
No, wait, I got every support in the game. What am I talking about?
Yes. That support, that's Dorothea and Hanneman's A support. So once you get that, it is possible for them to become married in the end game. Yes. Anyways, Dorothea Ferdinand for life. It's after the time skip. All A supports are locked until after time skip in 3 houses.
Doro Ferd is good, but I do think Doro Ingrid is also pretty terrible.
I mean, as a ship, no. I don't
also
agree.
Doro Edelgard is also pretty great.
I do not like Dorothea Ingrid as a ship. Ingrid makes the fact that she's not interested very.
Well, not as a ship, I just mean as like a pairing. They don't to be like romantic.
Okay, you mean like interacting? Sure, yeah, I can see them being friendly and.
I also just mean like even as a pair, like just because they end up like together doesn't mean they have to be romantically involved. It can also just be like, you know what, Ingrid doesn't want to get married, and it's also. Is like, actually, you know what? That's fair. Maybe if I have a good enough backer, I don't necessarily need to get married. Like,
I mean, I think we're kind of reaching a little bit, and I also just I have a bad enough. Like,
no, that's fair. I agree that it's not explicitly in the game. I will say though that as far as explicitly in the game, I do think Doro Edelgard is pretty.
No, Dorothea Edelgard is good. Yeah, no, like Dorothea and Ingrid, and this is me getting anti. Sedith has multiple romantic supports. He can be romantic with Byleth. He can be romantic with most. And yes, there are some, age gap things, but he can be romantic with most of the women that he can support. Not all, but most. I personally think that his best romantic supports are with Byleth or Sedith or Manuela. I think that it is the. They both have really good dynamics with him.
Wait, hang on, Byleth?
Yeah,
surely there's some sort of like problematic lineage going on there, right?
Okay, people always assume that like Byleth is raised, but like no, I don't agree with that.
No, I just mean like that's a genuine question because like the whole like I'm also not even sure. Well, no, because. Well, we know that Sedith and Rhea are related, and Citri is definitely related to Rhea, right?
No, Citri is a construction. She's a homunculus that Rhea created and designed, but there's nothing to suggest that she's literally made from Rhea's blood or anything like that.
Well, wasn't it important because that's how you get the ability to host?
No, but she was a vessel that the Crest of Flame, Sothis' heart, was put into. The vessel itself, the vessel itself is not like. How do I say this? So she was a 12th vessel created as a host for the Crest of Flames. There's no indication that, like, she was anything other than, like, a human who just was implanted with the Crest of God. Also, yes, Mando is correct. Byleth is not actually Sothis. Byleth is a human child who has the heart of Sothis in them.
Right, no, I know Byleth's not Sothis. I was more thinking about Citri, who's,
She is, yes.
mother.
No, Citri is not Rhea's grandchild. Rhea does not have any children.
Yeah. No, that was more about, like, I'm not sure. Citri's exactly what Citri is created from is pretty vague. I mean, if you assume
vague. It is vague.
Because she's definitely flesh. Right, she is flesh and blood because she's able to bear a child. But the question is, like, did Rhea just create it and then imbue, like, some magic or Sothis's heart or whatever to create the child she needed? Or because she was using Citri? Or did she use some of her own flesh and blood because that gives it a link to Sothis? Which is also, like, in like, again, this is outside of Fire Emblem. This is more meta-narrative.
In mythology, that is a common thread, yes.
Exactly. So that's why it's a little... That's why the question was... Like, it was a genuine question, to be abundantly clear.
Yes, and that's fair. To answer your question, no, we do not know exactly what Citri is. However, like, the idea that Rhea considered Citri a daughter is not specific in the game. It's a common fan interpretation, but is not specific. And she does not necessarily have to literally be made from her flesh and blood.
Well, yeah, I think it's an unknown rather than it's a...
Yes, it's an unknown. However, I'm still willing to risk it for that big dragon ass, so... anyways, but what was
there are a lot of eligible dills all of Fire Emblem. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't... Seth is up there.
Seth is I would say he is still number one. Like, he is the most emotionally stable. He is...
How could you do my man Dusel like that? Unless you think he's more of a gil.
Dusel does not have... Oh, does he have any children?
Okay, how about Taronio, then? Taronio, definitely.
Taronio is divorced.
Yep.
Dusel has no confirmed children.
I mean, sure, but, like, based on the age.
Yes, he is a Dilfin spirit.
Dilf is not just about necessarily having children, it's a state of being.
I mean, well, no, now we're getting into fighting words, because there's going to be the people who are like, is this person a Dilf or a MILF because they have, like, that energy, or do they have to literally be a parent?
I mean, what other word would you use if not?
I mean, Dilf energy. Like, and I'm gonna be horny for a second. Like, I consider Mercedes a MILF in progress. 1 second. I consider Mercedes a MILF in progress. And so, one could say the same about Dusel. He's a Dilf in progress. Sedith is hot, he's mostly stable, he's got status and institutional influence, he's got a loving daughter. Yeah, exactly. Like, perfect. And also, like, his
I do actually have a contender. Have you met our Lord and Savior Knigas? He definitely has a child. And also, like, if you're... Skrimir
is not his son.
Isn't he, like, his heir? Or is he his nephew?
Skrimir is his nephew.
Alright, back to the drawing board. I mean, I could say Deginsia, but I won't. I could say Deginsia, but I won't. What about Lilith?
What about Lilith? Yeah. Also, yes, no, please. Seath the Scaleless is not a Dilf. There is no confirmation yet that Priscilla is his daughter, and I do not like to imagine Seath having sex with Guinevere, so let's not go there. Seath the Scaleless is not a Dilf. Mercedes is older than most of the students anyway, and she acts extremely much like the team mom, so yes, that is what I'm talking about. I realize we've been talking about this for like 30 minutes.
Really concerning to picture her that way, considering her entire past.
Yes, but one could make the argument about... Yes, I agree. I'm not trying to objectify her or reduce her to just... She has value for the children she can pop out. I am saying it for titillation purposes. Like, I recognize that her story is very much based upon how horrific it's been to be seen as, like, just a broodmare, essentially. Also, Mando... Mercedes is the oldest student. Balthus was also technically a student, but he no longer is a student, and he is the oldest character who is considered to be part of a class overall, because he is 27 pre-task. Also, reminder that fucking Shamir is like 29 years old 3 times. Like, no, not even. What is she?
I guess, like, okay, I came up with Dilf, but, like, only kinda. It's like Nasir, but he doesn't really give off Dilf energy, even if though he is one.
Holy shit, yeah. Like, Shamir's fucking 25 pre-time skip. Like, she is the most, like, frozen-faced, emotionally, like, frigid 25-year-old I've ever seen.
Until Saphir. Who's not 25, but still.
Saphir's fucking 35, yes.
Saphir, I mean, at this rate, Shamir is gonna look like Saphir at this point.
Hawkeye is a DILF, yes. He is married. Well, no, I think his wife is dead. So he is on the market.
It's unknown. His wife's status is unknown, but yes, Hawkeye is a DILF. Ink Green is very much his daughter.
Yes.
Well, I guess Douglas kind of. Douglas does not have children, but he has adopted.
Yes. Also, confirmed, Hawkeye is a widow.
And also, yeah, and Douglas is though, because Douglas has adopted.
Laura.
Oh wait, hang on, Dagdar though.
Dagdar, the man whom Marty loved. Oh no, Marty, the man who Dagdar loved. Yeah. Reminding you as well that Catherine is fucking 27 years old pre-time. Like, God, now that I am almost 30, and please don't remind me. Let me finish. Now that I'm almost 30, and please don't remind me, it's so weird to look at these characters and like, these are the mature characters who represent the older generation compared to all of the other, most of your characters. And it's like, this person is 25 years old. It's like, oh God, I feel old.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you feel that way, because I just am literally 30. So,
yes, you just
I'm
turned
basically
30.
Arcus at this point.
Yeah, you're basically like, okay, how fucking old is Pent? Now I have to know. How old is Pent?
Bro, I am the Jagan. You should all fear me. If this is the early game, y'all are going down.
Okay, his age is not given. However, Luis is pregnant with Klein in the Blazing Blade, and Klein is 19 years old, so in Binding Blade, because of, so if that is their first children, I think we have to assume that at his earliest, Pent is in his late 20s, which I don't like to think about, because he has achieved much more than I ever could.
Pent is like absolutely in his mid, because Fire Emblem.
Catherine is only 27, 30. Yep, exactly. God damn it. We turn 29 next week. Hey, nice, Mando. Alright, we are just killing time, and I get it, but we're probably playing tomorrow too, because Pent is... No, I'm leaving Pent alone. He deserves to have many children with Luis and treat her like the queen that she is, and have lots of happy sex with the two of them together. But I'm just pointing out that, like, how young he comparatively is. Judith does not have an official age, however, she is the same age as, Claude's dad, Claude's mom, who is, what's her name? It starts with a T. It's, Tanya? Tiana.
Apparently I've made people have some serious introspection over my own age. I don't know if that's good or bad, but,
Yeah, no, Tiana. So, apparently she is the same age as Tiana, because Balthus, who is a certified MILF hunter, was attracted to both, also Holst, was attracted to both of them when he was growing up, and they were going to the Officers Academy. So, presumably they were in their late teens, early 20s or so, probably early 30s, maybe at the most, like, late 20s, when Balthus first met them as a, like, preteen. So presumably Judith is in, and since Judith is about probably the same age as Manuela, and we know that Manuela is in her mid-40s, presumably Judith is slightly older. So yes. Anyways, detective work to determine that yes, too many to don't worry, Judith is we like older women here. Even though she's not really that old. It is too scary.
Fire Emblem, if you are over 25 in Fire Emblem, the game considers you old.
Yeah. Look
Oh
again,
my
look
god!
at-
So Engage has, and trust me, I'm getting back to the age thing. Just give me a minute. So Engage has a cooking mechanic, and you can cook, and certain units give certain bonuses. And one of those bonuses is all young units, and one is all old units. This is funny because I got the old unit one, and it did not affect Alir, who is a 1,000+ year old dragon, because the game is weird. But she does, or she does get affected by the younger cook one. So I guess that means they're young for a dragon? I don't know. It's weird.
Anyways, so Shami, because we know Hanneman's age, and at one point he, in one of the supports with Manuela, he does say, I am barely X number of years your senior. We are apparently able to calculate that Manuela was 36 pre-time skip and she is 41 post-time skip. And Hanneman is in his mid-late 50s post-time skip. Hanneman, by the way, great character. Wish he was slightly better as a unit. It's just that speed stat, man. It's really rough.
The faculty are so hit or miss.
Oh.
Like, Manuela has a couple of useful spells, and there's definitely some really interesting builds you can run with her. But even then, it's just like...
Her magic is not
I think the problem is just that, like, making the students work is so easy.
Because
like, even for the
yeah.
students who aren't as good, or who don't have as good spell lists or whatever, you can still make them work pretty easily. But making, like, Hanneman and Manuela work is challenging. Seth is very good no matter what.
Yes.
Alois is a little tougher, but I think he's still quite good. And then Catherine and Shmir are both really good. But, like,
Yes.
Hanneman and Manuela are... definitely gotta invest a lot.
Catherine can fall off a bit to make up for the fact that she has fucking Thunderbrand early on. So, and she is, unless you reclass her, she is sword locked,
Right.
which is a
But
problem.
you can.
But you can, yes. She actually makes a really good Pegasus Knight.
I mean, who doesn't? Like, actually, Pegasus Knight and Wyvern Knight are... Like, there's a reason why, like, haha, flying class is over. I mean, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Hanneman does have a decently large number of supports, so he can give lots of support bonuses with Meteor.
Well, that's why Meteor would be really good.
Yes. Anyways, well, we spent way too much time talking about this. What was I going to say?
And
Oh yes,
that's what we're here for.
this all came from fucking talking about. All right, fine then. I'll be frank. Pocket sour baby, yeah. Let's fucking go. I don't have work tomorrow, so I can be up late. Fucking, we got this bardcore like medieval tavern aesthetic. Medieval tavern music is nice. What was I gonna say? Thank you, Alt. It's nice to have this conversation. Thank you to Too Many Two as well, and to everybody who's chatting. This is all very welcome. I'm not complaining because I don't want it to happen. I'm complaining because I know that this is going to make me feel worse later.
Fascinating.
I mean, I deserve misery and suffering. So, no, I shouldn't joke about that. I'm trying to not think that anymore. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? This is actually bothering me. Oh, right. Thank you, Red. So, yeah, there was a phase in my life when I was anti-sexy character designs, where I'm like, this character design is sexy and therefore I don't like it. And then I softened a little bit when I was like, okay, if it can be sexy for a reason and like it makes sense and it's a good reason, then I can accept it. But I'm still kind of begrudging. And now that I have embraced the horny a little bit, I can say like I'm okay with the character design. Yes. Thank you, Vincent. I mean, also older men. We were talking about DILFs too, Vincent. Don't erase that. Now that I'm a little bit older, I guess, or maybe a little bit hornier, I do feel more comfortable with just like character designs that are sexy because he wanted to make them fucking sexy. But I do still think you should. Who the hell is Lilith? Oh, Lilith's on the screen. She's not a sibling. She's a maid.
Screen right now.
Yes. She's just a maid, as far as I know.
Oh
wait, isn't she like a fucking familiar in service to Valhalla or something? I don't know.
Lilith is a whole thing that, because we're playing blind, I simply will choose not to.
Fair. But anyways, so now that I'm the way that I am, the where that I am, I think that I am more comfortable with a character being designed sexily just because the designers wanted her to be fucking sexy. I just would prefer it if it makes sense in the context of the story, and would prefer if it comes off like less like grown man playing with dolls and getting horny at them versus like, yeah, I wanted to make 2B look like that because I did. Versus like the way that this is also especially true in the way that like the fucking like right-wing virgin gamer with a capital TM derogatory assholes have made it such a huge culture fucking war about like, you know, it's that you can jerk off to our characters, don't worry. And like fucking scrutinizing every single fucking pore on every new female character design's face.
Yeah, they got mad that Aloy looked tomboyish because, you know, growing up in the post-apocalyptic robot hellscape wasteland, they're like, why isn't this character hot? And I'm like, I don't know, because they're trying not to fucking die from killing
also, she
robots.
is fucking hot. Like, she is so fucking hot.
Well, that's subjective.
Well,
I mean,
okay,
like,
that's subjective, but
attractive.
I mean, this also goes. It also goes to the fact that these are a group of people.
I don't necessarily disagree, but like whether or not they're hot or not, it's more just like, can you not? Like, a character doesn't have to be hot. Like, I don't care if they do or don't appeal to you.
Also, you're just reinforcing the image. You're reinforcing the image that like you have not interacted with a human woman in your life and never will.
Well, it's deliberate because they're trying to gatekeep their hobby.
Sure.
Which sucks. But it is deliberate.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, as for me, like, contrary to the bit that I do where, like, I am the horny, contrary to the bit, like, I don't necessarily mind horny design, but much like you, I do need there to not necessarily be a reason, but I also need to be tasteful. Like, okay, if you're running around with, like, a bikini with, like, your tits out, it's like, why? But if, like, you know, it's a very tasteful and attractive, like, dress that also is, like, super sexy, like, that's fine, you know? I think there's ways to be sexy, and, again, like, I would prefer to look at an attractive character than not, but it also needs to be, like, again, like, I think what you said about Faith, like, trying too hard, like, I think that's really on point, where it's like, I don't want the game to try. I want it to either do it naturally or just to not do it. Fire Emblem especially, I think it's challenging because, like, it's hard, like, if, you know, the female characters running around in a chainmail bikini, that's just ridiculous. Like, you're going onto the battlefield, like, why are you not wearing armor? Like, the mages and stuff, there's a little bit more freedom to make some interesting.
Yeah.
I do think that, like, that Awakening, like, don't do it well, but I don't think it's, like, inherently an issue. I just think they don't do it well.
That's fair. Two things, and then I do want to move on, see if we can maybe do one more short chapter.
Beginning.
Okay, cool. One is that I agree with that, and this is not me endorsing, like, inherently ridiculous outfits, but I do think that if you embrace the ridiculous, it's fine, and I can accept it. If you embrace it and that's what you want to do and you're trying to do it that way, that's fine. And this is not me trying to be like, you know, hey, make sure the guys dress sexy too, but like, if you're going to, like, I have some respect for, like, the fucking Soul Calibur or whatever. That's not a good idea. I can't think of a good example. Maybe Soul Calibur, maybe Mortal Kombat, where they just, you know, decides, all right, everybody's going to look like totally fucking ridiculous, although they did dial that back a fair bit in the more recent ones. But that's okay, because everybody looks fucking ridiculous. Versus, like, fucking World of Warcraft, what it used to do, where it's like all of the guys have, like, you know, uber mega fantasy armor, and then the ladies are wearing, like, fucking bikinis. And that's also something they haven't dialed back. And then you could also do, like, what fucking Dark Souls does, where just, like, there's basically no sexy character designing, because the whole thing is just...
Because you're undead and rotting flesh?
Well, no, even when you're, like, in your human forms, or, you know, even when you're in your non-rotting forms, like, the armor designs are, like, designed with as little fantasy trimming as possible. Yes, a lot of them are also impractical and would not work as real armor sets for various reasons, but, like, they have a veneer of practicality. Guilty Gear is a good example.
From what I've seen of Guilty Gear, the designs slap in that game. Yeah. I don't know a lot about it, but I do like the designs.
So the other thing I wanted to say, and this is just a response to something specific Mando Carla said, and this is perhaps at a risk of getting too real, It is very true that a huge vein of modern right-wing and reactionary and chud sentiment is just misogyny. It's just misogyny packaged and repackaged and layered. Well, no, but I'm talking specifically about the misogyny packaged and repackaged in a number of layers and levels, because like so much of the movement is just, I want revenge on my mom. I want revenge on this lady who broke up with me. I want revenge on my teacher or this perceived woman who wronged me. And if you see how they react to violence against a woman and how they perpetuate it, how they celebrate it, how they turn it into snuff, how they turn it into like fantasizing about how she deserved it. And yes, I am talking specifically about what happened to Renee Good in Minneapolis last week, but it's just a general pattern overall of violence against women by the state or by individual actors. And the way that it gets celebrated in the right wing, it's just the root of so much of it is like a very twisted relationship with women. And this also goes to the idea that, like, you know, marriage is me owning a woman. And being a father is me owning my children because they came out of the woman who is my property. And I just think until you recognize that and kind of reconcile with that, I mean, I'm not saying that recognizing it necessarily does anything because you're still going to do it, but you need to have that, you need to know that that's just where a lot of it is coming from. And I'm not just talking about the online only right-wing manosphere, the fucking what's Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes, like, you know, rapist dickweeds. It's just like so much of it. Sorry. All right, let's get going. Are you ready? Podcast hour is done. Unless you had more you want to say. Hello?
Me? No, not about that. No, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere.
Mando, what does that mean?
Means you clipped it.
Oh. Good, I hope? Anyways, I hear you can finally leave the fortress. You must be very happy, Lord Erland. Gunter has asked me to go with you to Captive so I can look after your horses.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. I'd miss you if you weren't coming along too. Lilith, are the horses ready?
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Everything is ready, and the horses seem excited for the trip. They're all very fond of Lord Erland, probably from all his time in the stables.
True.
Our Erland does love animals. Such a kind-hearted soul. Why, he even nursed an injured baby bird back to health one time.
Yes.
I already know what this is about. Yes, I am not completely blind. You probably have all picked up already. Lilith, is something wrong?
No.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Isn't it obvious, Erland? Lilith is sad because she's going to miss you.
Huh?
Miss me? Well, she's coming with us. Oh, right. Well, then, I bet she's sad because she won't have you all to herself anymore. You've always been especially fond of our brother, haven't you, Lilith?
Oh.
Listen up.
As gripping as all this is, we should be on our way. We mustn't keep Father waiting. I mean, if you wanted to clip it, Mando, sure, go ahead. I spit facts. My writing was fire, maybe. Yes, let's go.
Understood.
Flora, you and Jacob will remain here to watch over the fortress. Felicia and I will accompany Lord Erland. We may be gone for some time. Take good care of the place.
Yes.
Of course, you may rely on us.
Stiff upper lip.
I wish you safe travels, Lord Erland.
Understood.
Thank you again. I just hope to see both of you again soon. I'm just not here.
Incidentally, which maid you get does depend on your gender. If you pick male corner, we're playing on casual, or just like a tutorial. Anyway,
I decided to play on casual because I'm going to reload deaths anyway, so let's make it different.
Okay, I mean, it changes literally nothing then. I do think that, yeah, so if you play male Corrin, you get Felicia, as we are, Felicia, and if you play female Corrin, you get Jake.
Awesome.
The other one you win.
It's this fucking, the fucking pit. These are the, like, city pits to the Undercity in fucking Coruscant.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not, I don't know where the idea here too.
Say that again?
I said I don't know where the idea originally comes from. As well as wherever the original medium is. Oh, look, someone who definitely isn't evil. I mean,
yes, Nora seems really nice. It's
look at this man, this sallow, pale skin, these sunken eyes. Surely this is the face of benevolence.
Also, this is both, and also a city was usually built around a castle.
Yep.
And very, very occasionally, a castle is big enough to contain like itself within itself a small town, but usually a city is constructed around a castle or set of castles. Well, this hole in the ground is just one part of it. You saw the walls around it for the like surface city. I see you made it here safely, Erland.
Yes.
Yes, Father. Long have I wished to see you and visit Castle Krakenborg again. Oh, Krakenborg. I see. So the names are German. You got black aesthetic with, it looks like a little bit of black and gold aesthetic with a little bit of red. Yeah, we're totally evil. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, no, this game is really, definitely does not shy away from the Western evil and Japan pure. It's one of its many, many flaws.
Yes. Very, 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 very Reiki aesthetic.
It's so subtle, isn't it? Like, look at the subtlety just oozing from this imagery.
Also, Zero Star Red, if you like this design, I would suggest you look at these two planets in Star Wars.
Because if there's a franchise that has a ton of extra lore, it is definitely Star Wars.
Well, I don't just mean extra lore, I just mean visual.
Well, I also just mean, like, that's not a joke. If you want to, like, explore that kind of setting, like, Star Wars does not have... Star Wars has the lore to explore. And yeah, Red, that was very much sarcasm. Like, extremely.
It is only thanks to your diligence that you are here. I am told you are now a warrior almost on par with Xander. You finally possess the strength to be an instrument of Nor's power in the world.
Father!
But Father, will he be alright outside of the fortress?
Yes.
I worry about that as well. Isn't it dangerous for Erland to live outside the fortress's magical barrier?
Listen.
I appreciate your concern, but I earned my way here and I'm ready to fight.
No.
Erland, as you know, Nor is at war with the eastern kingdom of Hoshido.
Yes.
Yes, Father, I have heard as much. We of the royal family are descendants of the ancient gods, the fire dragons. As inheritors of that divine strength, we conquer those who oppose us with ease. One who learns to wield that power can destroy an entire army of common troops. Xander, Camilla, and Leo have already shown that they possess this power. I expect no less from you.
Yes.
I'm aware of your expectations, Father, and I've trained every day to become more like my siblings. You show promise, but you will need a suitable weapon in order to serve Nor. I see! Oh yes, a black magma blade with a curved blade that he just conjured out of the darkness. This dude is
don't you worry, this gets worse.
I mean, in terms of design, Zero Star, like, this could be a volcano caldera or like a collapsed, collapsed inverted mountain range, which can happen following like a cataclysmic eruption. But what I would guess is that the city was constructed, in like a radial pattern around some central fortification that was either then later dug down into this like citadel, underpit, or they discovered it and then were like, hey, this is super defensible. Let's build something here. Although I say it's super defensible, and I'm remembering that, I was gonna say an army like with sufficient boiling oil could just pour it all down there. But then I realized that this is probably super defensible from both the top and the bottom, and it's also there's no way you're gonna get it that much fucking oil at this time.
Or just more importantly, this world, unlike ours, has crack flying troops, so it's kind of defensible, but you could also just have I guess you could have archers in the pit. It makes it harder for it, but you could have a bunch of Pegasi fly down.
I mean, I would actually argue that its nature is like a pit that you have to descend to makes it much more defensible from flyers because they have a much smaller window to because they can't approach you from behind. They have to go down.
Well, if your tower is a cylinder, there's not really a behind.
I know, but
Like a cylinder does not have a blind spot.
Wow. This is Gonglari, a sword infused with magic from another world. With this sword at your side, you will crush the Hoshidan army with ease.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for this generous gift, Father. This sword looks very pure and holy, and not at all like it will corrupt me. Siblings, take a look. No, don't tell me. What are you talking about? This sword isn't cursed. You're sounding very jealous. I think I should listen to what the sword says and kill you with it.
Oh, come on. We get freaking bodied by all of our siblings. Except for, police.
Generous indeed.
Oh, what?
No.
Now, let us see you put that sword to its proper use. Bring out the prisoners.
And that's
Yes,
where you're
sire.
wrong, you fool. This giant pit was dug by Hoshidan slave labor because, haha, we're evil.
Oh, hi, Rinka. Hi. Who?
Kaze.
Kaze, thank you. These are prisoners from our most recent skirmishes with Hoshido. I want to see your power with my own eyes. Use that sword to strike them down. Are we sure we're not playing Conquest?
Yes.
Allow me to join you.
Also, I realize now that Gunter has a British accent. I shall join you, my lord. My lance arm is perhaps rusty, but still serviceable. Felicia, will you join as well?
Yes.
Of course, I'm as much a bodyguard as a domestic, after all. To be honest, I was never that great at the domestic stuff anyway.
That's an understatement.
I am Rinka, daughter of the Flame Tribe's honorable chieftain. What is your name, Norian Prince? I'm Erland. Erland, can it be? Huh? Have you heard of me? I am Kaze, a ninja of Hoshido. Show me what we could do. Were we not Were we not parading them out for an execution, or did they get armed? And is this suddenly a fair fight?
I mean, it's kind of like survival of the fittest, where kill them. You suck and don't deserve to live because Nora is evil and does evil things.
Okay.
And yeah, Rinka's in a unit.
Kill them all.
Yeah, Route Split is chapter 8, I think, by the way.
What's that? Is something wrong, my lord?
Yeah.
I feel something emanating from the ground. Could it be?
Toxic gas, probably. But yeah, so there are reasons to like not do this, but not for any strategies we about.
Oh, that's amazing! You blew away all that debris. Well done.
My.
Excellent plan, my lord. Now we can hide in there and ambush our foes.
Remain focused.
Remain focused, my lord. This is no mock battle. A mistake here could cost you your life. Losing units, yeah!
I don't think it matters too much which one we engage first. But
should know.
This chapter does require some strategy, so you probably should be checking that.
Well, I know I'm not in range yet, Biz. You know I'm trained to use daggers, up close or thrown from afar. I can even hit enemies hiding behind walls, which might come in handy.
And they debuff, which is great, except Kaze also has a dagger, which is not great. But yeah, I mean, we don't also have to engage in heal. She also could heal, so we can, like...
I think I kind of just wait here.
Well, I mean, you can go in. There's no reason not to... Can we, like, please access the settings so we can, like, speed up the game yet? Now? No?
Remember your training. Each weapon has strengths and weaknesses. You would do well to consider them before you attack.
You see.
I'm sure you know this, my lord, but it's useful to stay close to your allies. If you fight side by side, you can help each other in battle. Indeed, supporting each other will likely be the key to victory. Okay, thank God.
Other animations you want, because that's like healing, staff dancing. You don't want those. That's probably all you need. Evolved is fine. Display tutorial information? Alright, I guess we're tutorializing it up in here. It's up to you. If you want tutorials, turn them on. That looks about correct.
Where did the tutorials go?
Oh, combat slides or slides, slide guides. That's currently on. I would say, yeah. I mean, we can get attacked with Corin. Yeah. Do we have? I guess the question is if we want
Gunter on the other side.
Well, no. The question is the question is if we want to pair up to start building guard gauge, or if we want to just use a fighting gauge instead. I don't think anyone has. Well, who's in range? If before we move that, who's in range on? I don't. Well, don't. Yeah. So I wonder if we. I mean, I kind of want to I almost want Felicia to engage Kaze.
The problem is that is in range of this guy. Oh wait, no, she can go.
Yeah, she can separate them a little bit, which actually could be really useful.
Like here,
well, I put her straight north to get him the farthest way.
You're right.
His 10 speed is the doubling. Okay, well, too late. I was going to ask if you could check the doubling threshold, but
5.
Okay, so she's not getting doubled, so we can at least get some chip in and separate Kaze. I guess in that case, I would have Corin. Oh wait,
the problem is this is in range.
We can let him come. He can't actually breach our lines right now, so it's fine to ignore him this turn. I would say the question is, well, before you go there, is that still a heal tower or is that floor?
It's floor.
In front of Gunther. So I'd have Gunther move 1 to the right and then put...
yeah, you're right.
Because that way we're still going to get healing and we're still blocking. So we're basically getting...
Attack stance? I don't know what attack stance is.
So in this game, because you remember how absolutely disgusting, that's probably you can only do in casual mode, by the way. Not that it matters because you have saves. You know how disgusting, just genuinely broken, disgusting pair was? So yeah, in this game, it's not as good because it's, balanced. So you either have attack stance or defense stance. In attack stance, allies can help you out in attack, or if you pair up, you gain extra stats and you can build a guard gauge to nullify one attack. The thing about guard gauge, unlike Garden Awakening from pair up, is that it's not a % chance. It is fixed.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, well, the gauge grows and guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, interesting, Mando. Cool.
So, yeah.
A ninja's shurikens may not cut deep, but I know it can sap you with your strength. Your death need not come all at once. Oh.
Yeah, so they benefited from it there too, but so did we. Honestly, can we... Okay, so actually this is a good question. I don't think Rinka has 2 range, right? Well, you're gonna have to get rid of the...
She does not, no.
She does not. So, can we actually just kill Kaze this turn? With, if Felicia attacks...
This
7
is...
plus 9, yeah. That's actually very likely to kill. I would do that, because then we just get rid of Kaze.
And then maybe plug this side with Gunter?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. Well, no, pair up is great, but it's just...
Forget nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, pair up is great. It's just it's not as cracked as it was in I mean, we could one-shot them, it's fine. It's just not nearly cracked as it was in Awakening. Which is good and deliberate.
We've already killed 2 men.
And yes, planning around guard gauge is very... yeah, well, that's it. I mean, that's fine.
I might give this to Felicia so that Corrin can go down here.
Yeah, I actually would almost rather Corrin... In fact, you know what I would do is, because I'm not worried about this guy, I'd give it to Felicia and then Corrin stay with attack stance. Because we know the Samurai can't... So if Felicia attacks from north of Corrin...
So how can I tell if it's attack stance versus defense stance?
Yeah. I would have her...
How do I know? How do I know?
Well, if they're not paired up, you're in an attack stance. If they're paired up, you can't take advantage of it.
Okay, then how do I pair them up?
You can't yet. You don't have access to... You don't have access to the defense stance.
Alright, so...
Pair up works the same as it does in the wing. Pair up does... Well, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I'm doing this because this...
No, because if you do that, you're in range of the guy from the bottom, which I don't think you want to be. I mean, if you live, probably, there's no reason.
My thought is that she kills this one, and then Korn plugs here, and then he gets the bonus from Demoiselle.
Well, so here's what my plan currently is. I'll tell you what you can choose to do that. My Felicia attacks from north of Korin. Korin can swap over to the right of Gunter, and then be ready to fight Rinka with Gunter as a backup for attack stance. And then the Samurai's only valid target will be Gunter, and we'll just attack into Gunter, which is totally fine by us.
Okay, fine. Well, hold on. What's this combat like against Rinka? It's probably fine, but... oh yeah.
Well, it's fine. Plus, we're gonna have Gunter and his, and also we won't die in one combat, which we know, so we can always retreat and do stuff next time.
Holy shit!
It looks like it is blocked because we don't see I don't see the command here.
No, it's not.
We also are playing on. We're playing on hard, right? Or are we playing on normal?
We're playing on hard, and I can't walk anyone.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely still blocked. We definitely don't have access.
Yeah, but she is in range now.
Oh, well, that's weird. I mean, I think we live, so I'm not too worried about it.
So this guy has 9 speed.
Yeah, we have 10 speed. We're fine. We can move Gunter to the block, just means we don't have attack stance. I'd kind of rather would have attack.
Hold on. Does he one-shot? He does, so I actually would rather he attack Rinka, who he does not one-shot.
Well, in that case, just put Korn in front and let the put Korn in front and then just let the Samurai attack Felicia, which is fine.
Wait, how much damage? So he has 11. Okay, he doesn't kill her.
And also, yeah, personal skill. I mean, as Mando says. So Korn's, because we don't have C support yet, is not relevant. But,
yes, I was looking at the personal skills, Mando. That's why I noticed Demoiselle.
Well, that's just a class skill, not a personal. The personal skills are the big one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I think that means supporting in this case either stance or attack stance.
Yeah,
so
I can't use shelter yet, so
not using shelter is bizarre. Yeah, see, this is completely fine.
Behold the might of the Flame Tribe. But what if I gave that to Felicia too?
Probably not necessary, and probably better to do this, and then Felicia can kill the other one with Gunter's in attacks.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what I thought about supporting.
Supporting includes attack stance. Okay, so I need you to clarify. Is this... Yes, this map happens regardless of route. We've established this, Alt.
Yeah.
So... Oh, I need you to clarify. So, this thing where, like, characters adjacent to each other, one can jump in to help the other, that's attack stance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it only works if you're not paired up. So if you're paired up... you cannot use it.
Actually, this is already a kill.
Yeah, it's 100%, so it's totally... so if you're paired up, you can't use it. However, if you're paired up, but an ally isn't, and they attack next to you, they can still use you for their own attack.
Okay, say that last one again. I need to be clear.
So if you have a paired up unit, and a unit that is not paired up, if that unit that is not paired up attacks an enemy adjacent to the paired up unit, they can still use attack stance, even if the other unit's in paired up. So however, the paired up unit cannot. So what it is you are looking at specifically only the unit that's doing the attack.
So if
the unit that is doing the attack is paired up, they are in defense stance and they will not benefit from attack stance. If the unit that is doing the attacking is not paired up, they can, if adjacent to an ally, benefit from attack stance regardless of what their ally's status or stance is.
Okay, and then does that mean then that the person who is paired up with somebody else in defense stance can then attack after their paired ally can?
Well, there's no. I mean, if they have like Gale Force, I guess they can do that. But so attack stance does a unit participating in attack stance.
Until I can, I think. Please, let's hold off on this explanation until it actually lets me pair up, because then I'll be able to visualize.
Yeah. But to answer your question, a unit doing an attack stance does not consume their turn.
Oh yeah, like that's like when Gunter came in to help.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
I get it. So this is how it ends. They're really tough, aren't they? I hope all Hoshidans aren't this strong. Don't just stand there, idiot boy. Finish them.
Okay, but for real though, that's actually good advice.
Also, didn't we kill like 4 guys there? Like 2, 3 mooks?
Yeah, they died. That's okay. But they're not. They don't have names. Don't count.
Also, I thought we saw another guy in the back, hiding behind Kaze. But father, they're beaten. You want me to execute helpless prisoners? What? You dare question me? I order you to kill them.
I think he was pretty explicit about that, actually. I think, yes, you are supposed to kill the helpless prisoners.
No, it's wrong. I won't argue the point any further. Okay, killed one of the nameless ones. Gods! Alright, Red Shirt is dead. Erland, what are you?
What?
Unbelievable. You would defy me directly, Erland.
Father!
Father, please forgive him. He doesn't yet understand our situation. Fine, Xander. You kill them. And if anyone gets in their way, kill them too.
Do it.
Do it! Kill them all!
Kill every last one of them?
Stand down.
Stand down, Erland. If you don't, I will be forced to...
Big brother.
No, Xander. I won't let you do this. He took like 2 fucking direct shots. Dude's still alive. No, Alt, you are not asking too many questions. You are fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Why do you refuse, Erland? You know the Hoshidans are our sworn enemies. I know, but this is different. These people can't fight anymore. Why not show mercy?
Uh-oh.
Oh, please, Erland, don't fight him. My dear, sweet Erland.
I don't understand.
No. Leo, what should we do? Why does this fall to me?
Because you're the only one here with a brain cell.
Father, I have dispatched our enemies on behalf of my soft-hearted brother. I only asked you to be merciful in your punishment of him. Enough! I will consider the matter later. Yeah, you fucking do it, Leo, thank you. Leo, how could you? They were beaten. There was no reason to execute them.
Hush.
Agreed. Now hush. Leo, did you...
Hey.
Enough, both of you. The battle's over. Mark my words, Erland. One day an act of kindness may be the death of you.
Yeah,
Perhaps, but if I'm kind, I will die without regrets.
I see.
Well said. Guards, I would examine the prisoners' belongings. Bring their remains to my quarters. Yes, Your Highness. Leo, your spell. Do you have to fucking spell it out for us? It was very clear what happened. Do we need to... Is this like a fucking Netflix show where we need to see what it is and have the characters describe what they're doing as they enter the scene and like have this guy describe what it... Corn describe what's happening explicitly in front of us because they're assuming we're too fucking stupid to know what it is?
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Leo, your spell.
yes.
God. Oh my god.
So, I mean, here's the thing about Fates specifically, is that it spends a lot of time making sure that you know that Korin's hands are perfectly clean of blood, except for that one little teeny tiny tribe of Kitsune. But other than that, it makes it really clear that whenever you kill anyone in battle, they aren't dead, they're only defeated. because this is a
Yes, I have seen.
Right.
I have seen the fucking Excel Blum how many people does corn kill video, and God, I was not prepared for how bad this is already is. Oh fuck me.
Honestly, this is like fine. It's whatever. You're right that it's a little bit of an exposition dump, but like I wouldn't say this writing is that. It's not.
It's
good
not
writing,
that bad.
But like,
It's not that bad, but it treats you like you're an idiot, and I don't like that. I don't respect that. Anyways, it was only enough to weaken them.
well, it
Yes.
assumes that if you're actually. I mean, to be fair, it's a litmus test. It assumes that if you're actually reading this game's plot, you are an idiot.
True. I should have followed Father's orders. But Camilla and Elise always make such a fuss when I do anything to upset you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Leo. I'm sorry for teasing you about your collar.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you can repay me by not mentioning it again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was great, brother! It was, but I doubt this will be the last we hear of this. Father never forgets a slight. So, everybody knows that he did it, and we're just talking about it openly, and Garon just left, and presumably he's going to have found out about this immediately after. So, what was the point of it anyway? Because he's just going to kill them as soon as he finds out.
The point is that Garen doesn't actually want to kill Corrin because he genuinely has a plan for Corrin. So, yeah. That said, the plan and everything else hinges on a lot of. It's just.
Yes, the plan requires Corrin to be
cross
an
that
idiot.
bridge. You know what? Actually, I'm going to use an appropriate malapropism. We're going to burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. Listen well, it is only my brother's kind heart that has brought your freedom. Disappear now, lest you be spotted by our king. Alright, Kaze got the memo. I'm not a hostage to be freed. You said your name is Erland? When next we meet, I will make you pay for this humiliation.
No.
I was hoping that next time we meet, it could be as friends.
What?
Soft-hearted fool, I am a Hoshidan warrior. You do not understand what you suggest.
Yeah.
I understand that right now Hoshido and Nor are at war. But I'm trying to plan ahead for the day the war is over and we can live in peace. I've heard rumors of a sheltered Norian prince who knows nothing of the world. I see those rumors are true. We do meet again, the world will have no doubt taught you the error of your ways. Alright, I think we're going to be done shortly because of the fucking podcast hour. But,
Yeah, it's just long. I would agree with that. It is time.
but we should be able to play tomorrow because MLK Day has not yet been canceled by federal authorities, and so we get.
Well, we'll just rename it to something. They'll just rename it to something more.
They're just gonna make like Confederate Remembrance Day or something, or they'll just move it to Donald Trump's birthday, which they have already done with National Park Service, by the way, because fuck you.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Definitely not going for all of the dictator aesthetics, though. All right, Erland, let's go in there together. I'll help as much as possible. This is our father we're talking about. He has to forgive you, right?
Yes.
Thanks, Elise. I hope you're right.
Let's do this.
All right, deep breaths, and here we go. Yes, you were very smart to send the precocious, young girl who is definitely technically an adult, to try to appeal to their father's better nature. Father, we have something we need to talk to you about.
Father.
Father? Sounds like he's with someone. Maybe we should come back later. Who's there? Oh, sorry to bother you, Father. Yes, we apologize if this isn't a good time. What do you two want?
Well,
Father, we're here to apologize. Why is her skirt so short? Why is her skirt so short?
Who, Elise?
Yeah.
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, again, it makes even less sense, Alt.
Well, it's again. I actually don't think it's that egregious because he wants to use specific things. Not basically, it lets him get out of the situation without having to actually punish or kill Corrin because he wants to use Corrin for a purpose. So, and also, like, he doesn't act like Rinka and Kaze mean literally. He doesn't actually care if they live or die. So, like, yes, Corrin's acting this way is problematic for him, but at the same time, he accomplishes his goal either way, so it doesn't really matter. That said, that is just excusing the bad writing, and it is still bad.
Yes.
But at least it's excusable bad writing instead of the other stuff that comes later, which is just straight up inexcusable bad writing. So, could be worse. It'll get worse.
Could be worse. Hold on, I gotta write something down. And then I'm going to bed. Where's the... Blame the Japanese? I don't know. I mean, Americans, anyone else is capable of similarly creepy short-skirted, creepy objectification of women who look like girls / actual girls. So I'm not gonna, say it's just a Japanese
We stay
thing.
while in the middle of the Jeffrey Epstein, what have you.
Yes, God, it's so fucking funny that, every single one of Alex Jones's conspiracy theories about, pedophile, and, Pizzagate's, the fucking conspiracies about pedophiles running the government. Wait, let me finish the whole thought. It's true, but they can't take credit for it because it's their guys doing it. You get me?
Yeah.
Right, Erland?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry for questioning you. You may enter. That's the fucking thorns all over and the spikes all over your throne room definitely make you seem not, incredibly evil.
No. Don't worry about it. It's just aesthetics. Just don't worry. They actually bloom in the spring. Very lovely roses. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
You disobeyed a direct order from me. Ordinarily, you would not still be alive. I understand.
Oh,
No, Father, I can explain. Silence! As you are my child, Erland, I will grant you some leeway. What is this angle? I have something in mind for you.
It's because the motif on the ceiling is important.
Interesting. If you complete this task successfully, I will pardon your crime in full. Really? What sort of mission? There is an abandoned fortress perched on the Hoshidan border. I wish to know if the building there remains serviceable. You are to travel to the premise and inspect the site and inspect the premises. No battle will be required. You understand? I won't tolerate being disappointed twice.
Yes.
Yes, Father, it shall be done. Yes, Father, it shall be done. Oh, the throne is empty.
This could
Darling, are you sure you're going to be okay out there? I don't like this. Of course. Please don't worry. It's just an abandoned fort. You're acting rather casual about all this, Erland. It isn't like Father to be so forgiving. Huh? What do you mean, Leo? That's enough, Leo. Don't be so worried all the time. Sheesh. And don't even try to scare Erland before his first mission. Okay. Hey, that's not necessary. I suppose I'll just have to come along. That way I know Erland will be safe.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Oh, hello, Phantom of the Opera. What's his name again?
Oh, this guy? Well...
Oh, his name is
the opera. I don't remember. Look, Vince, whether or not the border fort is abandoned...
Oh, Eric. It's Eric. His name is Eric.
What matters is that Korn believes it's abandoned because he misled. And by easily misled, I mean literally if you tell them anything. So it's quite simple, really.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I am definitely not evil. I share the name with the antagonist from... oh my god. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. What's the name of the play with Othello? I share the name with the antagonist from Othello, and I look like Eric, the antagonist of the Phantom of the Opera. But don't mind me, I am perfectly respectable. Why does this man have fucking Dark Sun Gwendolyn? Why does he have the Death Knight helmet crest and the spinning spool, the spool of the wheel of the centipede, the curse mark of death, that from fucking Elden Ring on his back? Mando, do you see it? Thank you, Othello. Like, he's dressed like a Plegian Dark Knight from Fire Emblem Awakening, with a bit of Dark Sun Gwendolyn from Dark Souls with the spikiness, but he also has the Death Knight helmet motif with the centipede wheel behind his back. Because they're rad? Okay, that's fair. Why ever not, Iago?
Let me explain.
Lady Camilla, King Garon intends this expedition as a test of sorts. As his top advisor, I've been entrusted with coordinating this mission. He would like to know whether Prince Erland is worthy. After all, he is part of the royal lineage. Therefore, your assistance would simply muddy the results.
Understood.
Understood. Camilla, I need to do this all by myself. Surely you understand. Not all by yourself, Erland.
Father.
Father, I didn't see you there. Rest assured, I don't intend to send you out there completely defenseless. Ah, yes! I feel very safe. My lord. This is Hans. He's a veteran warrior and will ensure no trouble befalls you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father. I'd be wary of that man if I were you, Erland.
Huh?
Why do you say that? He's a criminal, murderer, and a scoundrel. I arrested him myself years ago. Father seems to think he's rehabilitated, but I'm not sure. That said, he is a formidable soldier. You see. I'm sure he's fine. Oh look, it's the Fateslandia map, which never gets a name.
At least they have a map.
Wow, is this it? The Bottomless Canyon? Yes, it's the natural boundary bounding Nor and Hoshido. It can't really be bottomless, can it?
Of course.
Let the eternal darkness below be your answer. Those who fall in never return. I truly
Well, that's for
despise
me
this
to know and you
place.
to find out.
Something about the land around here just isn't right. The sky here is always dark and foreboding, and lightning strikes are all who fly across. This is clearly a place us mortals were never meant to enter, and normally would go around. The fort that King Garon once surveyed is right over there.
I see.
Oh, it's not so bad. Or perhaps I'm just happy to be outside in the fresh air. Compared to the inside of the fortress, this is downright exciting.
My.
That certainly puts the things in perspective, my lord. Well, let's proceed. Gah! Looks like this fort isn't as abandoned as we thought. What the devil is this place crawling with Hoshidans?
Hold on.
Hold on, do not advance any farther, soldiers of Nor. Crossing that bridge is a violation of our border treaty. Turn back at once or we'll be forced to attack.
What should we do?
Thank you, I was gonna say. We're not here to fight. Suppose we'll have to turn back and report to Father.
Of course.
Wise decision, Lord Erland. Who asked you, old man?
What?
What? Yeah! Alright. I'm sure this is a good and trustworthy guy. Die, scumbags! You'll pay for this! Hans, what are you doing? We had no reason to engage these troops. We should have tried diplomacy first. We weren't sent here to fight. Speak for yourself, weakling.
What was that?
What's that supposed to mean? Soldiers of Hoshido, hear me! Do not leave a single Norian alive!
Charge!
Prepare to attack! Looks like there's no getting out of this now. Get ready to fight, Lord Erland. Now then, Lord Erland, there are two kinds of battle formations. I'd like to learn both and fast. You can take a defensive position by moving to the same space as an ally. Here it is. Your ally will benefit from your support, but you won't be able to attack. If you want to unleash the most potent attack, stand in adjacent positions. From that alignment, the allies may be able to attack simultaneously. I tell you more, but you're about to receive some practical experience. Alright, yeah, moving that allies protection. Oops. Okay. Awesome. Cool.
That's the other thing, is if you're in pair up, you can't anyone's defenses. I think we are actually just playing on normal, by the way, because it's 2 stars, which I believe is normal. Blue 2 stars is normal save state. So
how do I?
if you go into the save, Yeah, I think it's
No,
I think this is normal.
I think that is hard. How do I go to the fucking?
I mean, you could easily go to the main menu. Well, maybe not yet. You could just reset it since we've saved. You could reset, go to the menu, start a game without actually a full new game, and just check a list of the options menus. Because I'm pretty sure that's. Well, instead of continuing, I would just
No, it's blue.
game. Oh, it is hard. Oh, it's not hard lunatic. That's weird. Okay, so it is hard. All right, there we go then.
All right. Well, see you all tomorrow for more suffering. Bye.
Bye.